or are we looking to the power runes? Or maybe bottom is JG.
Really...
He's going to TP down and drop the coil. Pinkler's going to get a little bit of damage reduction thanks to the shield crash, but he doesn't have mana to swashbuckle away. With an orb back up in a couple of seconds. Oh, they get the miss on the higher ground, though. They still have the ward to scout out his location, so JG will jump after the orb. And he's able to secure our first blood, so there we go. A decent chunk of this Elder Dragon form as well, so someone else from Dire is going to need to come top. Trying to chase down JG. Not going to get the kill. Meanwhile, back to top we go as Repeater with the help of Luzify. We'll be able to get the kill and then help secure the tower.
Are they going to get a kill on Mercury here? He wanted to commit for that invis rune, but he might have just gone a little bit too far.
Cool, it's going to be dropped down. Lucifer rotating to mid as well. It's a lot of damage coming through for the Magic, and now Mercury's in trouble. Trying to toggle with the bottle. But the bonus hip charge is not going to be enough to keep him alive. Crush is going to swing in as well. But Rolling Thunder doesn't get the stun connection as JG is able to jaunt to the higher ground, but Crush is hunting. We're finding we've been trying to use the Cory as well to scout out JG's position.
For the TB illusions is going to go a long way towards your
They're going to try and go on Ken.
The
Let's see, hook shot in, Inkspell with the follow-up. They're going to need all the chain control they can get. And with Crush's Rolling Thunder, that is a perfect way to execute the kill.
He's having to play very careful now, though. They are looking to scout him out with the stolen rocket flare through from the Rubik, and they'll be able to catch him out. Dream Coil used,
so
and that's going to be Mercury dying.
It's such a deep attempt that no TPs are coming out. Made in Philippines. Oh, they're going to let him get it. Nope, okay. Hook shot in. Cogs push back into the Split Earth.
There's that synergy.
Oh, that is beautiful, Trizam. Great initiation.
This Observer Ward placed down previously by Teehee. It's actually stopped a couple of ganks now, both onto him as well as the potential for that counter initiation coming through. So, well, this Aegis certainly gives Morphling a lot more peace of mind to play just that little bit more aggressively. Now, it's going to be another death coming through from one of the supports, but again, as long as the TP's farming, you're generally okay with it.
Not easy, though. Yule's Eternal Shroud. He's not going to get the Shroud off just yet. They're going to try and blow him up before the items are utilized, and okay, he won't even have a possibility to pop any of them as Ken waveforms in, gets rid of the Leshrax's life.
Trying to, put some pressure onto the other lanes, quickly shove them in with the Pangolier. Mid lane, though, that's the one that you're concerned about.
They're still going to make an attempt on JG. They know the phase shift was used. And Lucifer also stole the Rolling Thunder as well. So let's see how they're going to try and take this engagement. There we go. Charge it up. Lucifer going to try and bounce back over towards the Painkiller. Is not as comfortable with the Rolling Thunder, it looks like, in a close proximity like that. But it looks like with the help of JG's Coil, Crush is still really making it work for it. Is he going to go back in and steal it? Oh, JG just gets the kill with the Rocket Flare. Trizam, he's got 3 points in the flare, so that's enough damage to even out the trade. Of course, it'll come at a cost at your own life, but you are more than happy with that. Trizam gonna run into Tiki. JG's nearby, but Dire, they've got more numbers to be able to take the engagement. They're gonna be cautious if they get leashed together in the park, and they're gonna do just that. JG now Crush with a follow-up. They get the first stun. The second stun's gonna fly in afterwards. Do they have the damage to be able to blow him up though? JG! Oh, they'll bring him down. Unknown steps in, gets the double kill with the Terrorblade, and he didn't even need the Metamorphoses.
Win that they needed.
Without a doubt.
It wasn't even a team fight. Even just a pick off and control.
They don't have JG just yet, but Ken's even going to think about showing up to the engagement. Dire, do they feel content with taking this fight? They won't have Trizam. They might be able to turn it back on the Morphling, though. Stunned up for the moment. It's going to be Camp, but pops the BKB. It's going to swashbuckle down to the low ground, so Made in Philippines, they want to get out. They don't feel comfortable with fighting into the Metamorphosis on Unknown.
Well, speaking of them, though, they're going for this Roshan.
Oh, it's a DD. No way.
Rocket Flare. Yeah, but they know. They know.
Smoked up. Crush gonna jump in the middle. Is able to get the ink spot up, but look at the damage.
Oh, the damage.
Oh my lord, the Morphling just rips apart Crush. Now you still gotta respect the damage from Unknown. He doesn't have the meta though.
Stun.
They don't have the meta for this engagement, so Repeater's gonna jump straight on top of the Terrorblade. He can't get the Sunder off. There's no opportunity. Now they're onto Mercury as well. As Ken, what a lucky rune to find the DD at the mouth of the pit, and they bring all 5 down.
And as long as they're grouping together, you're not going to get another solo kill pick off.
Smoke's gonna
Maybe
pop.
they will actually with Trizam able to find the Treant.
They're going to be nearby, though. Rapido jumps inside the cogs to Pangoli. That's a big target. They can blow him up. Oh, my
Another
God.
stun.
Ken is just demolishing them with this Morphling. Now, Mercury, he's in trouble as well. JG continuing the hunt. Rapido, he's going to blink up in a couple of seconds, so he'll be able to find the Dragon Tail if it's required, and it won't even be. Oh, my. Made in Philippines. Just back-to-back fights, and this game seems like it's all theirs. What's going on? He's almost as farmed as the pain go. Now, bottom lane. You still have the Ages. Lucifer considering about the telekinesis to keep him alive. They're just going to jump the Leshrac instead. Oh my, doesn't get the Eternal Shroud off at all. Not that it would have came in handy. The Morphling, though, still taking a lot of damage for the moment. They're going to disarm Unknown. Let's see how they can set themselves up for round 2, though, in Maiden Philippines. They still have the Park and Rapido nearby. A coil on the tree line, leashing them inside this engagement. There's going to be no way they can escape the onslaught, as it's all up to Unknown, the sole survivor, but a BKB soon to expire, and they can chase him down afterwards. JJ is going to be a bit cautious, gets the jaunt off for the last second, but away from in aggressively. Ken, he knows no way to stop. The tracks keep on going for the Morphling. Unknown finds the Sunder. They still got the meta, needs to stand his ground. There's going to be no escape. You just got a man fight. And in the end, it will not matter. The G's are dropped and made in Philippines. What a game 1 performance.
Yeah, really nicely done. Big standout mentions coming through to Ken as well as Lucifer. Lucifer 7-1 and 16 at
CZ White snag away the bounty, but of course it's going to come at a cost, as he will give first blood over to Ken on the Terrorblade. So in the end, it's going to be a 2 for 2, but of course Made in Philippines find that first blood.
They find the first blood. Very important to get it in onto the TV, who's looking to make the most out of this metamorphosis.
Christ.
I mean, yeah, they doubled the damage at level 1 from the meta. He has the rocket coming out as well. Like, will this be able to kill? Probably not.
Is he...
Still, though, this is exactly what you want. You want to bully the Viper away. You want to make sure that he doesn't have that level advantage.
Really step too far out of the lane. Is now with better up, Crush is dead. CZY is way too far away to protect him this time. They're going to get plenty of damage coming through from the meta. And there we go. Finally get the kill. Crush, he's brought out so much regen. He brought the Selve out. CZY was funneling over some Tango. So now the Tiny's out of regen. And now this lane is... Yikers, bottom lane. Trezam is going to be in trouble as well. Swashbuckle, if he wants to go for it on Rapido. Trezam's playing around with the Fairy Fight. They miss actually on the Swashbuckle, but Lucifer's got the damage to be able to get the kill afterwards.
You know, he's gone in pretty deep here on
Mercury. They've got detection. They have the focus fire as well. JG doesn't have really a damage item to work with, so it's going to come down to the power shot. But with CZY rotating, Avalanche going to hold them back. The missile with the right clicks on Tiki diving under the tower. They're going to be okay, so they secure the kill. Trezam's going to rotate as well, so both supports from Summit making their way to mid to be able to at least get a 1-for-1. But of course, it is a support for your position too.
Against that...
Mercur's one more right. JG? Oh, that's a big kill for the Wind Ranger to find that Javelin delivered for Mr. JG's. That's all he was requiring to get the kill.
Fussy pairing together with a Wind Ranger. Focus fire. Top side. They're going to find another kill onto Crush.
Oh, this Viper. What game is he going to have? The lane going as poorly as what it has. I struggle to see how they're really going to bring him in. And
they commit.
Oh, well, they're going to go. Mercury jumps him under the T2 tower. There's the magic damage. Rapido is not going to get away. Swashbuckle the lock. Crushed by the secret shop up top. JG is going to be able to run into him, and with Lucifer's position, we'll be able to scout out any more reinforcements that show up. They're going to continue to take the fight. They got the Wukong controlling the neighborhood, but to the north, Unknown waveforms aggressively, finds a 1-for-1, but again, it's a support for a core trade.
As Lucifer still just staying in the trees.
Great position.
That, yeah.
They're going to jump T instead. Oh man, Lucifer was almost clipped by the Arrow Strike. They're going to still jump in. Rapido's got the fault. They got the meta damage if Terrorblade's able to enter the fight, and he should be able to, thanks to all the stun lock that Rapido's providing. Now down to the south they go. They're going to try and chase down CZY in the tree line as Ken, right place at the right time, is the Terrorblade, and a 3-for-1 exchange goes the way of Made in Philippines.
Spirit Vessel timing with Havoc you know, a win
Mercury's
range
gonna
with
jump.
Maelstrom.
They're onto Rapido deep behind the T1 tower here, but Mercury with the damage from the epicenter should be able to bring him down, but it's gonna come at a cost. Wukong's along with the damage from Ken gets the 1-for-1 trade, and they're gonna look to hit back onto Trezam. Ken has got to respect Crush for the moment, though. Sundered out, Unknown very hesitant to jump, and Silly finds a window. Waveform into the middle. CZY is gonna try and land the combo as well as Ken. He'll tick out to the magic damage, but they got the hit back as Unknown. He's in the middle. There's no escape with the Waveform still being on cooldown. An ultra kill for Ken, even in the grave of the Terrorblade. And they're gonna move this one into a wiper. CZY slap down from the Pangolier. And maybe they were just waiting for Summit to get a bit too antsy, dive too deep, and then they could spring the trap.
You're able to land that.
They're going to jump Ken instead, though. Oh, smoke pops. Unknown edges a little bit too far forward. It's going to give him an opportunity to pop the BKB and turn it around. Now the Wukongs as well, controlling the fight. As with the backline, Ken, he's protected. There's nothing they can do on Summit without the taking a fight inside their own territory. Ken can back up to his high ground and then reset. Cross should be able to TP out. Oh, have any vision on the high ground.
Yeah, but you got a Monkey King providing all that vision.
JG is going to move outside the pit as well. Try and make some space, but there we go. Age is snagged there. No metas on cooldown. They can take the fight on Summit. Unknown's going to waveform in. CZY is going to jump as well. So two heroes burst it down just like that. They do see
can.
Unknown nearby. Especially with the Rolling Thunder assistance. Rapido doesn't get the bounce back, but it goes the long way around for the double stun. Even clips on Mercury. Really nicely played from Rapido. They going back in. Dial starting to connect. Ken's beelining to the neighborhood. They want to take the fight. A 4-on-5. Rolling Thunder on cooldown, but they will not be able to catch up.
Has she even seen the Viper ever since he picked up the Ghost Scepter?
Surely
I feel
would
like
have
now
shown.
is actually the first time.
Long Rolling Thunder. They're going to consider blow up Unknown for the moment, but it doesn't matter. Mercury gets a jump instead. Terrorblade gets blown up. Not an opportunity for the BKB nor the Sunder. Rapido's going to try and at least get the Tiny, but that's going to come at a cost. Blink up shortly. They'll get the damage tick. So he's going to be relying on the Swashbuckle down to the low ground, but Unknown, he's got the waveform range to close the distance and
Openings to have a successful
lane
engagement.
crush. Rapido's got the Rolling Thunder. Oh, he misses the first stump, but the fourth stump back into the Rolling Thunder. Now the follow-up's going to come through. Mercury double burrow strike in the river, but Ken finally been able to stand his ground, protected with the BKB, the Metamorphosis as well. But Ken, is he going to stick around for this team fight? As he's wasted everything for the moment. They haven't been able to blow up the heroes on Summit. Ken still trying to find the Sunder tug. The BKB soon to expire. Gets the Sunder now with the bonus health over onto the Morphling, but it will not matter. CZY flies into the middle of the fight. Drops the combo. TB's gone. And the Morphling reigns supreme for another engagement.
I think so. I mean, I still feel like his Viper should be dying. And, I mean, he's got the Hurricane Pike as well, so if you're the ones to make the aggressive movement onto, let's say, the Terrorblade, you'll be able to bring him low. It becomes a lot more riskier for him to potentially have that Sunder turn around. Little area of safety that they've got. Unknown's a bait down here.
Don't do it, don't do it. Lucifer's going to try and give them the vision. Leash onto the backline. Crush is able to get the Viper strike off as well. Lucifer's going to try and TP, but Unknown just destroys the Monkey King. Is going to try and transition this into a secondary kill. Rapido will attempt the TP up, but Mercury jumps into the tree line, offers the stun to cancel the TP in its tracks.
Pretty lax on being able to use that one to its full potential.
How do you hold the defense now without the Metamorphosis? CZY going to find Lucifer in the tree line. He's going to buy back Rapido with a long rolling thunder into the middle, but the force stuff again cutting the chain control into half, and they're trying to blow up Unknown, but he's got ages. Unknown does not give a damn. The damage, it's severely lacking without the mana, and towards the backline, Pangolier has got no assistance. He's way too deep, or maybe it's just a Morphling that is bodyguarding the rest of the lineup on Summit. Now they've been able to jump in. Soulbind into the double burrow strike. They'll have an opportunity for the BKB, but the Viper strike connecting onto two. He's going to have to try and sunder his own teammate to get some health back, but Mercury, he'll die for his sins, but at least he gets a burrow strike before he's killed off. Maybe giving Morphling an opportunity to get rid of Ken, but that's not going to be the case, and back to the objectives they go. Man, these 4 staffs.
Just the one range Rax left as well. That should be mega secured.
Meta is up now. Of course, like you said, JG can cancel anything. Shackle's on cooldown. Gets the connection to CZY, so hey, at least you get the tiny. Of course, it comes at a grave cost. That Mega Creep's now on the cards, and I imagine we're up to Rapier territory for the Terrorblade.
It's all about those levels, and unfortunately wasn't able to claim them, having to share a lane with someone else.
Last push. Summit. Let's see how they can convert on this. Gonna try and jump the Terrorblade to start the fight. Merc, oh my, alright, well, bye-bye Terrorblade. Again, the leash into the double burrow strike has been perfect for some of these past couple of engagements. Ken's gonna buy back and try and get to the middle. They've got the detection out of him in the moment. Ken's already down to half health. He's gonna be ever so cautious he doesn't get blown up.
He's having to back up entirely. CZY just looking for his opportunity to be able to go in and get the toss back happening under the cover of the Shadow Blade.
Here we go.
It'll break now and...
On to Crush. Onto Rapido and CZY with a combination. Ken's going to try and protect himself under the cover of the BKB. But Crush will do the same with the Ghost Scepter. No Unknown, a double waveform. Ken is out of magic immunity and is out of life. His game is done and dusted. As we go to a game 3. Summit. Beautifully done. They hit back in this game too, and they're going to end it with an ultra kill on Unknown beyond godlike. When we're off screen, you let him rip, and it's obvious. If I said it a couple of sentences ago and I didn't even remember saying it, like that's saying something. Oh, all right, we're gonna pause. Let's see.
Your grandmother.
Hang on, Trezam. Oh, toss. Oh, okay, Trezam's playing it pretty well. No way. Oh, what would you?
Oh, easy game for Lucify.
Oh my god.
Lucify's got that top route secured.
Mercury is going to be cautious.
Mercury?
Lucify's going to toss him back. They've got multiple points in the swashbuckle, and Jesus, Lucify's... Oh my god, he's doing it to them.
In the next...
Mid lane, Lucify. Nice play, toss back into JG. And they got Teehee nearby as well, just in case to hold him back with the banishment. So JG is going to have the abilities back up shortly. 2 seconds on the swashbuckle. Mercury is going to get some assistance, though, from Trezam stepping in with a frost shield. So that's going to slow down the damage from the swashbuckle, but it will not be enough as Teehee... He doesn't even have Orb of Corrosion, man. JG... This Arcane Rune is doing so much for the Pangoli. CZY, let's see if the chain control is going to be enough inside the Firestorms. JG gets out of harm's way. They're going to toss him closer into Ken's location. And now with the Rolling Thunder back up, they can bounce back off multiple wars, killing off Crush. And they're going to try and chase down CZY as well. One more right click with the poison tick is not enough. And now, oh, Mercury is shown up to the party. Exo committed just for the kill onto Teehee. So hopefully they're able to chain this into a little bit of damage on the tower as well.
Pushing at all. Granted, they only had one hero to be able to do so, but this TP...
Oh my god, the Death Prophet, if he gets blown up before any abilities are used from Mercury, this is a big concern on how their team fight's going to shape up afterwards. Crush gets a kill on a support, TP's out.
Go does not in terms of aggression.
Bottom lane,
they're going to drop the Mass Serpent wards, but CZY is actually trapped himself inside this, so he's going to end up going down, and Lucify still will, but should be able to get this follow-up kill with the meld, with the Pango rolling through. Doesn't even need to commit the full Rolling Thunder, and again, 0 towers obtained at 14 minutes with a Death Prophet, with the Mass Serpent wards, with a Juggernaut who has the healing ward to enable the Death Ball. It's a disaster right now for Summit.
16 minutes in. First rush of the game. And they're also scouting up... Oh, Unknown. But be cautious, my friends. Multiple heroes grouped up. They might jump him as soon as they kill Roshan. Yeah, Rapido's going to do just that. Mercury's in a pretty good position, though, to cancel out the chain control with that silence.
You're going to have the silence that you can get rid of.
Lucify. Just trying to enter through behind them. Maybe even Fiend's gating mid as well. Lucify's got to try and cancel them entering the gate to be able to connect.
Get some usage out of this next exorcism.
Mercury, the rest of the team's pretty far behind him. They've got a really good lane ward, so everyone's under information. And JG and Co just blow up the Death Prophet again. Mercury feeling like he
makes something happen right now on Summit.
Look at JG's position. Lucify jumps in. What a combination. But the Chain Frost, they're all grouped up. It's doing a lot of damage at the moment. But Ken, he's doing more. They're just ripping apart one after another. As the Templar Assassin has a entirely free fire. It's an exceptional chain frost. You get rid of Rapido, but the damage has been done. That just goes to show the position they're in. You gotta drop a Serpent Ward for what, like 150 health? Oh, unknown. Great reactions. But that's Blade Fury on cooldown. They could continue the chase. They know he can't Blade Fury TP out. He's still gonna go for it regardless.
Oh.
Oh, that's too close. They see Tristram in the tree line. Really nice use of the courier.
The DK, he doesn't quite have the BKB just yet, but he's only 400 gold away.
It doesn't get the Blade Fury off this time, and the damage just rains in from Ken. Down goes the Jug. On to the next they are, as JG, this perfect Rolling Thunder usage into the stairway, gets a connection, stunning up multiple heroes. And Mercury has to try and BKB TP out. He'll be successful, but the rest of the team will not have the same fate as Ken, beyond godlike. He's flawless on this Templar Assassin.
He is, for sure. And he is, how many levels ahead of the Juggernaut? I think it's 7 at this stage.
Oh,
so.
that's that's a lot of damage! She got the Frost Shield. Checking for the moment against the physical. Ken, this is some T4 towers, my guy, but who gives a damn? Obviously, they got no damage. They can't even tickle him. Oh, Ken knows how far ahead he is.
More buybacks being expended. They've got the glyph, but do you want to use this? It almost feels like they're so lacking in damage that they need to try and bait Made in Philippines into the base without those BKBs and then just pop the glyph for the multi-shot on the tower, but they're not going to allow that to happen. They get the deny off.
Easy gold.
Still a 7-level lead right now on the TA.
TZY, nice forced off out though. Kent. Gonna be out of the combo of the Firestorm. They're gonna jump. Rapido senses the opportunity. What is that damage output? Down goes unknown. Crush is gonna join him 6 feet under along with the Shaman. Shaman him. Yep, they're gonna call it. Made in Philippines, alright. There you go. That's a beautiful way to be able to hit back. Of course, we spoke about their previous series loss against Lil Gun, but their second series in to 2 or 3, they are able to take down Summit Gaming.